Furness Podcast with Frank Furness.
Hey, this is Frank, and what a year we've had with COVID. But you know, the interesting thing is, all of my financial services clients that I speak to and that I work with around the world are all telling me they're having an amazing time. They're able to get through to more clients, speak to more clients, and writing more business than they've ever written before. So every cloud has a silver lining. Listen, by now, I hope you've listened to all of the previous episodes on NLP with my great friend Ian Halsell. And what I'm going to be doing now for the next 6 months is going through my program. In fact, it was a pre-recorded program that I'm going to share with you. It used to be part of a package that I sold for $247, an audio package. It's yours for free, so please tune in every week and listen to a new episode. Right now, let's just look at helping you to be a best professional that you can. Some of the things you've got to do is you've got to be a master questioner and listener. And also realize the power of words. You know, sometimes we just say the wrong things. Won't you just sign the application form? What did your father tell you about signing the application form? Don't you sign anything. So we've got to change our word language that we're using in the sales process. If we're going to say cost or price, rather use investment. Your monthly payment is, rather use monthly investment. Contract, rather use agreement or paperwork. Would you like to buy this, or would you like to own this? I sold somebody something. I helped somebody acquire financial freedom. You know, Joe, just last week I met with Martin and I helped him to acquire financial freedom. What about this one? We've got a special deal at the moment. What do we know about special deals? Deal is like a second-hand car salesman. So what about opportunity? Rather, we've got a special opportunity. What about this one? Won't you just sign the application? Isn't this better? Won't you just approve the paperwork? So when you're out there with a client, think about your word language, think about what you're saying. Another important area to think about is your questioning and listening techniques. Remember, an effective consultant talks half as much as they listen. So how much talking do you do and how much listening do you do? Remember, if I say it, they can question it. If they say it, it's true. So why ask questions? You know, if you're asking questions, you actually control the interview. And if you're going into any interview situation, you should be in total control. You also isolate any areas of interest. You acknowledge facts, receive agreement. And the big thing here is by questioning, you arouse and control any emotions. You can also isolate and answer any objections that they have. And what you've got to do is know quite a lot of questioning and listening techniques. Now, most of us know about open and closed question. Closed question is just something that they can answer with a yes or a no. Do you drive a car? Yes or no? That's open or closed. What is your name? Frank. That's a closed question. An open question is where they can come back and they can start explaining themselves. It's not just a one-syllable answer. Paint me a picture of your retirement in Spain. Now he's going to come back with, well, I'd love to have a nice white villa. It's going to be about 2 miles outside Marbella. This is an open question, and you just sit back now, hand on the chin, good eye contact, and listen. Another excellent questioning technique is by using tie-downs. Now this is where you're saying something to them and you want to tie it down. So at the end of the sentence, you put in a tie-down. Things like, isn't it, didn't it, aren't they, aren't you, couldn't it, doesn't it. An example here would be if you're telling them about XYZ Limited. You would look at them and say, XYZ Limited is an excellent company. Isn't it? Isn't it is your tie down, and as you say isn't it, you nod your head. They would then look at you and start nodding their head as well. £1,000 a month, as you've explained, Joe, is well within your budget. Isn't that right? They would shake their head and you would shake your head as well. So this is where you're tying them down. So let's look at those tie down words again. Don't you agree? Don't we? Shouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Haven't they? Wasn't it? Won't you?
You'd love to enjoy the benefits of retiring in Spain one day, won't you? You can also use this with your wife, husband, partner when you get home. Honey, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, aren't I? You really pleased you got me, aren't you? I'm just the best in the world, aren't I? So you can use these tie-downs all the time. Get some books, read up as much as you can. Remember, you have got to be the professional. Another form of questioning is alternative choice, and we'd look at this more closely when we're doing the closing. But an alternative choice would be, Joe, would you prefer to go into a European or an American portfolio? Would you like to start paying this month or next month? Well, there I made a mistake, didn't I? Would you like to start investing this month or next month? Whatever they answer you is going to be the right answer. Always remember as a questioner, a little rhyme I learnt at school. I kept 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. Their names were what and why and when and where and how and who. So remember to become a master questioner.
Hey, yes, it's me back again, Frank. I'm your sponsor, and I want to tell you about a series I've put together. It's actually been 2 years in the making. I have created the biggest online course for financial advisors. If you go and take a look at www.salesstrategiesforadvisors.com, salesstrategiesforadvisors.com, please go and take a look at our sales page there. You'll see the course has 281 videos, 106 audios, 12 ebooks, and 7 sets of scripts. And I promise you, you will make 10 times your investment at least in this course. There are so many ideas, every kind of strategy you can think of, new things added all the time. And for actually listening to the podcast, you can actually get 50% off the course. Please don't tell anyone about it. But if you go in to the checkout where it says coupon code, all you do is type in 50OFF, 50 off, and you will immediately get a 50% off the course on the one-off payment. Or, of course, you can opt to pay $29 a month. So, hey, this is Frank. I look forward to seeing you the other side and enjoying my online course.